Hello and welcome back to Factorio. Last time I was here, I died to some bugs, so, had to reload a save file. Now, that does sound stupid, however... Oops. And that's all you get from me. No, I did it wrong. Hit V. Now. And I'm gonna be intelligent. And, well, first I'm gonna go here. Start building from this area. And then I'm gonna turn the bots off for most of the other part. Oh, wait, I forgot. Turn off, turn off. I don't want you to eat up everything. Hello. Okay. Yeah, honestly, not using bots here makes it a lot more convenient. Purely because, I'm not gonna get slowed down so much. Clean up the trees. And there we go. Okay, we should be down here somewhere. Wait, I'm just gonna, yeah, why not? You know? Huh? Now we activate these guys. No, we deactivate them. be placing them like this. Okay. Good enough. Come on. There we go. Successful? Successful. Yeah, sure, whatever. Turning off the roboports now. Okay. So that should be that. Except why is there no oil here? Anyway, for that matter. Oh, there's zero oil here. Why? Oh, I'm gonna have to add more oil to the network. Where? Ah, damn it. Whatever. Yeah, I'll sort it out in a moment. Hold on. Okay. So... we need some oil. I'll go back home, get some pump jacks, and I'll just very quickly and shittily connect some more oil jacks to the network. Actually, wait a minute. How is this connected? Oh, I see. Because these guys are eating up all the oil here. You know, I can just ride a train. Take me up to here. Okay. Now, I will request... like, 20 pump... well, I have these guys, so I'll request, yes, sure. 20 pump jacks. I'm gonna enable the fucking performance thing. Okay, we'll have to play with this and take a screenshot the moment it starts to lag again. Yeah, pipes. Where do I... Oh, they're down here. Okay. Should be enough. Take me back down here, please. We have, like, you know, mission successful. We have walls. With the slight tiny caveat that we don't have, any fuel for the turrets. Which feels like a slight issue. Okay. Now that all these are connected, we can just make the pipe follow us up there. When will it activate the wall? Oh, up here somewhere. Uh-oh. Okay, no longer is that an issue. Now we can do this. Okay. Connected up to here. Oops. Okay, now once this powers up, yeah. These guys have power. These guys are still not fueled properly yet. Neither are these guys. Okay. Now to start dealing with all of the other problems. I'll see what the problems are, and I'll deal with them. Yeah. So what I'm gonna start off with is I'm gonna... God, will these ever shut up? Take one of these. I already put them over on these sides, right? Yeah. So, you know, I'll put one of them over here. One over here somewhere. One here. One here. And one here. And then also, you know, one somewhere up here. Should be good. We'll see. Man, I wish I took some extra exoskeletons. Hmm. Oh, shit. That's gonna be annoying. Whatever. I have some nukes. I'll deal with those bots later. Right now, I have to run through this big area and see if there's any bugs up there. There are. And now that I opened this giant debug window, there's no lag. That's great. Hmm. So yeah, up there's not really an issue. Over here, there will be an issue, so I'm just gonna clear that out. Nukes. And then I'm gonna figure out what to actually do with all of this new land. Because, you know... What do we do? Hmm? Some bots. Yeah, crazy thing is, these guys are still not fully fueled. Why? Oh my god, did I pop up right as they were getting fueled? But yeah, this is a huge issue, so... We'll see. How many bots will I blow up accidentally by trying to nuke the nests, I wonder? Wait, we are in artillery range. Just start shooting. Hello. Okay. Let's push them back a little bit further. Just a little bit. So yeah, what the fuck is this? Oh my god, this is like a little peninsula. What? Quiet. Run. Keep shooting. Imagine if this was one massive peninsula that I never noticed and I just walled off instead of fighting. That'd be really wacky. Huh? Come on. You know, I was joking! I was joking! Okay. We did it! We cleared them out! Yay! Right. Huh. So, now that we're done with this adventure... Oh, it just happened, it just happened, it just happened. Uh... Hmm. By the way, yeah. Should have been using this ammo a long time ago. You end up doing so much damage that you can knock a tree out with one hit. Anyways, I'm looking at the screenshot I took, and like, I don't know what the fuck's causing it. Sleep? It's not the mod. Oh. Happen again. That's great. That's aggravating. Why is it happening? I don't know. Tell you what, I'll be back. I'm gonna try to play some whatever the fuck else to see if it's happening or not. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm back. I don't know if the game is going to behave itself or not. I hit a bunch of things with a hammer. Metaphorically. So what do we do now? Well... Let's see. We should... Well, okay, first of all... we should probably... Hold on a minute. Huh, the vertical distortion's gone. From VSync. I fixed the keyboard, I hope. Anyways, so we should actually deal with this being so slow. 'Cause that seems to be a bit of an issue, you know? We're gonna have to set up so many fucking power plants. It's gonna be hilarious. However, that's gonna be something we have to worry about a little bit later. Now, this mysterious concoction of things is, still parked and waiting, because I need more yellow science. So yes, my dears, I need more of it. Oh, I need more. I'm sorry. I shall refrain from doing that again for a few minutes. Where is the bottleneck? Let me guess. Yep. There's the bottleneck. Yeah. Yep. There it is. Right in here. Of course. Again, I already left. Well, Kariarchi, real name Kariarchi. Well, how did you plan this one out? I think this is a bit of a skill issue on your part, you know, not properly planning out how this is going to function. And to that I say, please stop being mean to me. I know I'm stupid. Now, let's see. Using all of my 27 brain cells, I have deducted that we should split off a bit of this iron somewhere. No. We have a lot of... Gee, we have a lot of iron here. Let's consolidate some of it. Yeah. It's the least we can do. We'll try to consolidate it into these chests up here. And to start off with, I'm just gonna pump stuff from them. Just, you know. Full, full, full. You know what's not full? Well, this chest. Okay, yeah. So what do we do with all this iron? How much iron is in the network? Even a lot. Okay. So, just for now, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna add one of these guys over here. I'm gonna add another one over here. Output priority will be right. Input priority will be left. So the idea is... we gotta have, like... one of these over here first. Huh? Things are feeling clunkier than usual. See, I'm gonna have it like this. No, I'm just gonna do it this way. What is your favorite Henry Kissinger motivational quote? Tell me down in the comments below. Maybe that shouldn't be as funny to me as it is, but it's funny. We can't melt plates down because that would mean we could cheat. So, smelting array time. We aren't... oh, wait, this is actually, we can continue down here. We're gonna have to do some math. Platform Beta, my good friend. So nice of you to appear here. Can you please go back to Vulcanus? And I'm gonna request, like... 2,000. How many do we have on the surface? We can check, right? We're making them here, that's what I know. 2.4k, we are in luck. But where is the stuff? Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add, like, some more of these. It may cause a little bit of havoc early on, but you never know. You know, we should be ready. We should be ready to, pump monstrous amount of resource, you know, a monstrous amount of resources out of here at once. Yeah. I think we're gonna do okay for a while, but, you know. Why is there a bunch of garbage here? Huh. Yeah, especially if we do stuff on Gleba, because, you know, fucking... Gleba. Yuck. Gleba. Such a gross-sounding name as well. Fulgora, Vulcanus, you know, they're all kinda cool. But fucking Gleba, really? It's like calling yourself Mildred. Like, like, you know, seriously? Fucking Mildred? Anyways, some people aren't gonna get the joke. Gotta use my brain. Ooh. Ooh, let's use prod 2s, because prod 3s are expensive, and I don't have the biter eggs. So this is gonna be 0.5. One of these belts has 240 on it. Obviously, we can't saturate the full belt. But the exit won't be stacked, it'll just be normal. I'm gonna move these, by one. So one of these will have to hold 60. So my idea is, if we put something in here, one of these will use up, as it says right over there. Let me just quickly place these guys where they belong. So yeah, one of these guys is going to use fuck. Hold on. There we go. That should be okay for now. Oh. Sure, whatever. So yeah, let's see. 0.16. Now, for those who like to do some math, 60 divided by 0.16 means we will need 375 furnaces to fill up one of these. Okay. I'm going to, set up a second one of these. How bad is this ratio gonna be? So let's take one of them. Let's put him over here. It's gonna be 93 per second. If I make steel, it's gonna be the same, right? I'm gonna take them with me. I'm gonna go back and take some more. Yeah, man, I don't know. Re-refining iron just sounds like a waste. Granted, look, we aren't gonna run out of uranium anytime soon, okay? Hello there. I'm gonna take some of these with me. Kind of funny, though, how when finally, you know, you can take advantage of having liquid metal, I'm just not. Yeah, whatever. First of all, move that one closer. Second of all, so this one uses 22.5. Because I'm stupid. I am not a moron. Could a moron push you into this pit? Oh, wait. 22.5. That's 45. That's 40. Hey, mate. Success. Yeah, mate. Yeah. 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 I'm sorry. It's so funny to make stupid noises. Yeah. So we'll get 2 of these guys, and then do this, I guess. Yeah, mate. I'm sorry. Yeah, fuck. We're gonna somehow have to, make this fit, though. And I don't know how. So it comes in. We can make it so it comes in through here. Ooh, actually. Why didn't I do that over there? Oh, because that was plugged. But yeah, okay, so this way, I would only theoretically need power poles in this orientation. Right, yeah, and then... Yeah, I can just infinitely... Yeah, I can just, like, infinitely stack them. I'll need one of these over here, so... But yeah, okay, so... And one of these does 1.68 divided by 1.68 is 35 divided by 4... So wait, it's 60 divided by 1.68. We have, yeah, let's say 36. So dividing that by 4, because these are units of 4, we need almost exactly 9 of these units. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, that's, put a lot of them. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I do this, it should be 18. Yeah. It is. Now we deconstruct everything and reconstruct it at a better location. So, let me see. My idea is that this will just be a massive iron refinery here. So, I'm gonna disassemble this over here and set it up so I'll have steel there. That may be the better idea. Also, we are gonna be running very low on prod 2s and some 3s 1s, I also assume. Yeah, Gonna have to, Is there a way to make a... Oh, blacklist? Oh, yeah. Large power poles and... Brain is struggling, yeah. That is, Man, I should have thought of this earlier. Okay, and I'll put you over here. Fuck. There we go. Well, that's aggravating. Come on! Stupid dog. Courage of the cowardly dog moment. Yeah, let's, I'm gonna be out of these in a few moments. Yeah, sure, whatever. Drain everything I have. It doesn't matter. Can... Yeah. I need to be topical, I need to be topical, even if when these videos get finished, it's already gonna be out of date. Oh yeah. Here's a fun fact. I think I mentioned this before, but, it's one of those things where I'll comment on something and then something even stupider happens, so I want to comment on it again. I am still of the belief, it still hasn't changed from last time, that people who don't know anything about the law should maybe, I don't want to say, I think I may have said earlier, just not talk about it, which is a valid way of handling you not knowing the subject you're talking about, but a better idea which I had, which I feel like maybe more people could, you know, feel like they're on the same page as me when I say it. Maybe you can just say, hey, I don't know what I'm talking about, however, and then say whatever you want, regardless of if it's, you know, stupid and wrong or correct. Because when you do it that way, you can at least say, hey, you know, please don't take what I'm saying as fact. I'm just, you know, saying what I think. And it can still be stupid, but as long as you're not being a dipshit about it and claiming, you know what you're talking about when you don't, I give it a pass, you know. I guess I respect honesty. Yeah, I guess that's the thing, you know. It's kind of like the other day my dad was talking to me about something from like 20 fucking years ago, where he called a guy to do something at the house. And this is a thing which will have happen with like trade stuff, where some guy will realize that it's just not profitable for him to like do the small amount of work that you want to contract him for. So instead of doing the reasonable option and just saying, yeah, mate, it just doesn't, you know, I'm not gonna be making that much money on this, so I'm gonna have to cut you off, you know? And, you know, instead of that, what some people do is they just fucking ghost you. People who you're trying to hire so that they do the job that, you know, people that you're trying to hire will just fucking ghost you. Oh my god, okay, if the bots don't arrive in time, this is gonna be very annoying. Oh yeah, wait, this is for a normal belt, not for a stacked belt. Whatever. But yeah, as you can see, if the bots would hurry up. Yeah. How are we running? Ooh, scarily. We're gonna need more new. We're gonna need another, like, full stack of 4s. That's what I'm thinking, you know? We're gonna need more nuclear power plants. Man, I'm just gonna end up going into the fucking sea with them now. Anyways, yeah, this is working fine. Ooh, wait, can you see this? Huh, I guess this is Logitech Options. I finally installed Options Plus. Doesn't make me want to commit vehicular manslaughter anymore. Way better than the last one. Yeah. For legal reasons, that is... You know, something which is funny to me is whenever somebody says, like, for legal reasons, that is a joke, it's like... Wait, so you saying you wanted to do vehicular manslaughter was only a joke for legal reasons, not because it was a joke? What are you trying to say here, buddy? Huh? Maybe it's only funny to me. Also, I shit you not, these things are still busy. What are you guys doing? Oh, Logibots. Yeah. So now these guys are traveling, delivering the stuff. Who's... I guess these are rotting. Yeah. Well, the Gleba ship's coming back. It's fine if everything rots away on Gleba. It's free anyways. Anyways, shit. What is this for again? Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna pretend. Yeah, whatever. Wow, isn't this convenient? Fuck, almost. The annoying thing is, no, wait a minute, I can do this. Yeah, and then... Here come the potions. How do we... Wait, whoa, no, what I can do is this. Okay. Ah, that's why it's broken. I forgot to add some long inserters. Hold on. Put him here. And then put these guys there. I knew I forgot something. Why are there no walls? Because this is... Man. Okay. Hey guys, did you know that I beat this game in 62 hours? How much of that time was spent knowing what I'm doing? Probably not a lot. Go to Nauvis. Okay. Let me just, Okay, come on. Give me, Okay, give me some stone. So this needs 1.25. 60 divided by... It's not gonna be 60, but for the future, we'll need 48. Yeah, I don't know. I know some people use substations and, like... I get it, but substations just take up a lot more space. Well, guess what's in artillery range, baby? I'm just gonna fucking... I don't care anymore. Destroy them at once, I say! 20. Something has broken in the base. Something has seriously fucking... What am I out? Huh. Wait a minute, but this time it's not even that the bugs have eaten something. Are we just out of... Are we just out of oil again? There's a little fucking stupid hair in my face again. No, we're out of iron. I'm gonna fix that eventually. I'm just gonna do this for now. It's gonna be enough, I assume. Oh, there we go. Yes, please. Maybe it'll work. Okay, let's deal with the crippling lack of iron the base has. What's the deal here? Oh, we're fine. Has this helped me clear... Okay, look. Man. What the... Wait. What is the auto range? There we go. Bugs are gonna be mad, but who gives a shit? Okay. Idea. I'm gonna just really quickly, do something. Ba-na-na-na-na. Here we go on a secret mission. So you go up here. You gotta be We're out of landfill. Ah, fuck. Quickly. We're gonna have to, like... I'll fix it in just a few moments. Hold on. I need to remember where I placed the fucking cannons. Over here is... yeah. Give me, like... Oh, to be clear, I was doing a very bad job there of, pretending to sing a theme from a hit game, Terracon. And every single time I want to fucking finish that video, because I want it to be like an actual review, because it's a game I really dig, some hardware issue happens, and, the video gets delayed again. I'm sorry. This should be... yeah. Problem solved. Anyways, yeah. Don't you worry about this, they're just cooling. They're just cooling down a little bit. What's next? Right, stone. So today you're going to see, this is how I handled it on some previous save files, because sometimes you just need stone, but only for landfill. Oh, what to do, what to do? Well, you're watching my channel. You know what to do. Something stupid. So we're just gonna, like... how many of these? 5 per second. And, I'm gonna... I'll be way too... well, I'm already adding way too many of these. Hold on, I'm gonna, like... I know it's funny for the memes, but... we have to be more realistic. Okay, so now we just connect these with, like... I don't even know. I'm just doing this the quickest way I can. Then, now we add these guys. Now we add, okay. So, now you do the, fucking split a thing. Wait, I'm stupid. I can just... yeah, so one of these... yeah, okay. And so now we just create a big line. We take... we need a assembly machine 3. Put down a few of them. Make them do land... ooh, legendary landfill. Do this, and then on the other side... there we go. No, we just sit and wait. Wait, what? Oh! Oh, wait, this was never connected to the home base. Hot. Wait a minute. Nah, it's fine. Yeah. That's surprising. I thought... yeah, because it was so close. But now everything is under one network, which means... that, once this train comes back, we can successfully retire it. Because now nothing needs it. Okay. Here come the bots. Oh, they ran out of electricity. Yeah, you can see, something which I find really funny, though, is at the moment, there are still some points in time where, okay, well, there are basically no, you know, there are still some points in time where we are using a lot of solar. And honestly, I could put some solar panels, like, in some more desolate parts of the world. But as you can see now, once this is gonna properly be set up, this is gonna, like, start working really quickly. As soon as these guys are built. And there you go. Not a ratio I did math to calculate. But there you go. Done quickly. Is there a minimum range? Where's the shell? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that explodes you in one shot, by the way, if you can't tell. Not everything fucking even works yet, some of these. But it's fine, it's fine. We just need as many of them as possible, and then everything will work out. Okay. Let's go make more batteries. Honestly, let's make him up here. Why not? We already have this, like, 50-50 split. Let's do it there. We just need, some sulfuric acid. Do you know why I called you up here? To, negotiate better wages? Wrong! Sulfuric acid! And then he dies. Anyways. I need chemical plants. Sure, why not? Let's make some. Okay, let's think about this for just a moment. I'm gonna wait here, and I'm gonna really quickly open up my videos folder. Yeah, God, I had to, delete some stuff off of the fucking laptop. This is the last video, right? Yeah, this was the video where I got really mad at the game not working. Okay. I'm caught up to speed. The video should end now. A part of me really wants to end off, like, just to end a video immediately, and it's just like, okay, the video should end right about now, and then the video just cuts. That's really funny, but I feel like, you know, sometimes a joke will make your video seem more low effort than your ego, you know, wants it to be, right? And to be clear, I know there's kind of like a joke that I have where it's like, you think I have an ego? Me? An ego? Really? But no, but like, one thing which I kind of think about, like, just generally, like, your ego and stuff, because everybody has an ego. It just kind of depends on how that, you know, shows up. For instance, I know some people have, if you've ever heard of this thing called imposter syndrome, it's not like the one from the hit game Among Us. I'm sorry. But instead, it's like, if you ever, you've probably, I mean, if you're over the age of 5, you probably had the situation where, let's say there's something that you feel like you should be good at, right? Like, let's say you go to a university where you're supposed to do, I don't know, fucking computer stuff, right? And then all of a sudden, you're trying your best in a specific class, which should not be that difficult for you, but you're still finding it really difficult. And none of the other students seem to be, you know, who should be at a similar level as you, none of them are having the same issues. So you're thinking to yourself, man, what the fuck's happened? You know, how did I fall off so hard? Like, and you start feeling like, man, am I even me? Not in a literal, like, you know, who is possessing me sort of way, but like a, you know, like, I am not acting like myself. I should be doing way better. What the yeah. And if you don't get out of that spiral, it can be bad for your brain. Because you're stressing over that sort of stuff. And realistically, like, it's one of those things where when you talk about it in a sort of very, like I am right now, you know, in a very sort of neutral, in a disconnected way, where I can just kind of talk about it in a very, maybe neutral isn't the right word, but you know what I mean. Like, in a way where I'm clearly disconnected from the situation, it's like kind of obvious that the solution is to just accept, well, I'm starting to suck more than I did before or whatever. Or like, well, something else may be going on that I'm not thinking about, you know? Maybe the kind of, like, maybe the kind of lectures that this professor is giving are just, you know, something that I'm not very good at, you know, interpreting, and I was good at the other stuff because the professors I had there were more aligned with the way I studied. That's genuinely a thing I had in uni. And I had, I wouldn't call it the same sort of imposter syndrome, but I was like, you know, man, why am I was thinking to myself, like, man, I am struggling a lot more than I should be. And because of that, I thought to myself, like, hey, why? And it kind of then slowly started to click. Honestly, as stupid as this sounds, and maybe it only sounds stupid to me because I'm kind of, poisoned with, like, you know, the sort of internet brain stuff, but I feel like genuinely Factorio has helped my brain more than, like, more than a therapist would in the same sort of span of time. Basically, I'm saying, oh fuck, we're out of belts. I'm saying this completely unironically, because one thing which Factorio helped me realize was specifically, like, basically, how do I explain this? So, when I was usually doing stuff, sometimes, you know, I wouldn't be able to figure out how do I start something, you know, how do I do something, and I would get stuck because it is genuinely sometimes really hard to, like, you know, think of a solution to a problem that you're having. And as I started playing Factorio more and more, especially Space Age, more and more did I begin to think about this sort of stuff in a more sort of, I don't want to say in a more critical way, but in a more analytical way, where I started to look into, okay, but why is this not working? What can I change? And that perspective completely, like, changed how, like, the dynamic I had with some stuff that I was struggling with. And it was genuinely a massive help. Not just in Factorio, but then I also started to apply the same somewhat more analytical thing to other issues I've had before. And overall, it really helped me, if nothing else. It helped me panic less whenever I'm struggling with stuff. Like, you know, regardless of what it is, it just kind of helped me panic less. Like, there used to be times when, if I was, like, struggling with, for instance, you know, in university, if I was struggling with a subject, oh boy, I was fucking lost and confused. Like, what do I do? Not anymore. Not anymore. And, yeah. Thanks, Factorio. You changed my life. Anyways, it's time to start placing cannons! And And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye! Markiplier music starts to play. Bye-bye.